Morning. The rain is causing chaos for us at the moment. I'm just looking at a bit of land that we rent during the winter. It's a bit of marshland. We had sheep on here up until about 3 weeks ago, and it was just so dry that all the ditches were empty. This land isn't fenced at all. It's surrounded by ditches, and that's your boundary, and that's what keeps the sheep in. So you see these ditches here, they were empty. There was no water in there at all 2 weeks ago. And this marsh was really dry, so we were having to run water down here every day. There weren't a lot of grass. It's completely turned around. There was cracks in this. These cracks were so big, if you dropped your phone down there, you'd have struggled to get it back. I'm not joking. Like, they're nothing in comparison to what it was. It's the driest I've ever seen it out here. Even though this summer seemed to be wet all the time, we didn't actually have a lot of rain, but we've had so much rain in the last 2 weeks. These are the beneficial sides of the rain. Grass has grown. There's a lovely bite out here. There really was nothing 2 weeks ago. That's why the sheep were all crossing the ditches. Ditches are full, cracks are closing up, perfect. The downside to the rain though is we just took on a block of 100 acres of grass, and it's very heavy clay land. And we've got 200 breeding ewes to take over there. In fact, today's Monday and my haulage was supposed to be today. Yeah, see, look, they were crossing through there as well, but I don't think they'll cross that now. So I've been waiting to hear back from my haulage man. I thought he'd just ring me and be like, oh yeah, I can do it in the morning. Look at these cracks. And this is after like inches of rain. Inches of rain. And so I've sort of kept Monday free, like Monday morning free, thinking, oh, we'll hear back in a bit. He's obviously very busy, so I haven't heard anything. But where that land is so heavy, I think 200 is going to be overdoing it. And we are due a lot of rain again this week. Like, it's just not stopping. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to split the ewes and put 100 here and only take 100 over there for now. And then we're going to have to move them again. But I just think it's the best thing to do. If I go and put 200 sheep down there on the heavy clay, I just feel like they're going to be there a week and he's going to ring me and say they're just paddling around in mud. So guess what? I'm going to go and move some ewes today, which I'm just ecstatic about. Just back at the farm to get my trailer. Just got to feed my favourite additions to the farm. They're absolutely fuming. The duck's currently doing a stretch inside because of bad behaviour. So they're currently having to live in there for about 4 days a week because my landlady actually leases that field to some dog trainers. They train gun dogs in there and like hold dog training classes and things. For some reason, the ducks have started venturing out and then running up and down the track there, and apparently it's really distracting all the gun dogs. So they landed me in a lot of trouble the other week. So now I'm having to shut them in until I can like build an outside for them or something. I don't really know what to do, but the duck police are in full force and now the ducks are in prison. So they're mad. Jokers. And so if you want to lift your spirits, get some ducks. But word of warning, gun dog trainers and ducks don't really mix. So this is where we're keeping the sheep. This field's been troubling me a little bit. You can see the colour of it. I wanted to move my breeding ewes off this, and I was going to bring some cull ewes in just to tidy it up really. But what's been bothering me is obviously they're just behind 2 strands of string, and I don't know if you can see, but we're surrounded by rape. Lovely, fresh rape that the sheep would love to eat. I would show you on my drone, but obviously I am the breaker of things, so I have broken my second drone, flew it into a tree. I will also note that moving in lamb ewes when they've just got in lamb is not a good idea. If they get knocked about, they can easily sort of dislodge the embryo. I suppose it's not even an embryo yet, is it? Like the egg can be dislodged, so this is not an ideal scenario. Just going to take a trailer load steadily away, and obviously I need to try and catch a tup in that as well. 12 hurdles on. Do anything you like with 12 hurdles. I also bought a bag of sugar beet that we're feeding to the goats. I'm just going to literally try and shake the bag and get some in, and hopefully we just catch enough. Failing that, obviously, yeah, got the long-eared collie, so come on. Best bit about buying second-hand mules, people feed them. Come on. Come on. Go steady then. I don't need all of you. Go steady then, good girl. Go steady, whoa, whoa, whoa. Probably looks like too many still. What are we reckoning, girls? Somewhere there? A few more? Okay. Probably too few now. Hey girls. Come on, hey. Nowhere to go. Be calm. Let's go. There we are. Got an opportunity to catch a tup here. What are you saying, big boy? Do you want some sugar beets? We'll try. I think we'll try and get him. Yeah, boy. That's it. Can we walk these ewes out? That's it. Not you, mate. You stay there. Let's go. Oh, good boy. Some lad. Perfection. Go on, girls. Now, boys. Nothing about that was good. It's all just time. I could be away earning money off the farm today. So I could do without having to do things like this, but it does two things. It relieves the pressure where they were just then, but it also reduces the amount we're going to put on the ground that's heavy clay. Hopefully less feet will be less paddling around. And also I needed to get some ewes here, and we were looking at buying some coal ewes to graze here, so I'll probably just hold fire on them for a minute. Remember what I said about red Rattle paint? Can you see that tup from there? Looks like he's been attacked or something, doesn't it? Very frustrating morning that, like, I know my time's much better spent doing other things, but when you first start farming, you sort of have to take these bits of land and jump through all these hoops and make sure you do all these things, which is a bit frustrating really. So I was so ready for a farm tenancy, I can't explain, where all my sheep be on one farm. Oh, can you imagine? I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Well, I will actually. I'll go out and earn some money. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? But luckily Zoe's out this week earning some money. Good old girl. I've got a load of fat lambs in there going to Ashford tomorrow. It's really starting to come down again, so I'm going to catch up with you guys tomorrow when we go to the market. I'm going to sell some fat lambs tomorrow, so fingers crossed the price is good. Let us pray. See you then. Morning, a little bit behind this morning. I don't know how. I got some lambs going to market this morning, but I forgot the ear tags. Big shout out to Shearwell, by the way. Mate, what a service. They don't give me anything for free or anything like that. Just what a service. Like, every time I ring up, lovely as anything on the phone. Turns up in like a day. Just really good. So I've got my tups out here and my ewes out here with a ram. So if you can see them just through there. And I've got another tup in here, one of those bluebells. And I woke up this morning, like 4 o'clock, like a mug. And I just thought, I never saw that ram in there yesterday. He's not in here, is he? So I think he's got through this fence. There's his mate that's supposed to be coming to market with me, but I haven't got time to catch. I think he's got in there with the ewes, which isn't ideal. Little bugger. I just don't know what made me think of it either. I just woke up like, where was that tup yesterday? I never saw him. I need to get on and get the lambs in, so we'll do that, and then I'll get him this afternoon. I'll get him back out. I sold him as well. The bloke who's bought him was like, oh, is it all right if he stays with you for a minute? I haven't got time. I'll try and get you as soon as I can. I was like, yeah, he's no bother at all. Bit of a bother now, isn't he? Anywho, this morning we are on a mission. Got some fat lambs going to Ashford Market. Not quite as good as my last fat lambs, but they're still nice lambs. Just gonna get them in. I need to ear tag them. So right then, shall we? Go on, push them up. Push them up. Shh. So YouTubers, there are 3 key things to note here. 1, I forgot my ear tags this morning, so I'm having to use these breeding tags that I bought. They're about twice the price. Fab. I don't like the colour anyway though. I thought it was like a bright pink. This is like farmed salmon pink. 2, I've left my overalls at home as well. I hung them up to dry in the garage and no, I didn't have them today. Take note how wet the lambs are. Beautiful. And 3, not all these lambs are going. There's, to be fair, he's not quite healed as much as I'd like him to. That lamb is way too small. Basically, there's a few smaller ones in here. We're going to probably pull them out. The Cheviot type lambs, he's probably not quite there either. Lambs are making about £2.50 a kilo at the moment. And if you're taking 30 kilo lambs, well, they're not really making enough, are they? So they need to be 40s and above. They've probably got about 5 kilos of water on them at the moment. So yeah, we're going to just let them little ones back, I think. And then we're going to take the rest. Lovely job. Right, let's get cracking, because I'm going to be late, wet, cold, out of pocket. All of it this morning. Just putting a red dot on the rump if they are fit, and then I'll do a little shoulder mark if they're not, because that's what they do in the market. So I just want to be cool like them. You're too small, mate. You're also too small, mate. Oh, they're all fit enough, it's fine. I'll just throw the smaller ones out. I just thought there was a couple of lean ones in here, but they're not at all. Actually, they're really nice meat, so. Whoa, there goes the GoPro, mate. I'm gonna ear tag these, and then we're gonna get going. Just show you what I pulled out. So, that lamb's just not really doing very lean, I don't know. Just a bit of a screw, I think. A couple of Cheviot lambs, just can't get the size just yet. These are fit enough, but they're just not going to be quite heavy enough. These 2, interestingly, both had a bit of fly strike, are out of our Suffolk Romneys I showed you the other day. Texel cross Suffolk Romneys, good lambs, but interesting, both got fly, and I don't like selling them just like that just yet. So that is about it. How interesting was that? Really interesting, Chris. Thanks, guys. Come on in. I'll just walk them up there, back in the field, and then we have about 30 heavier lambs, should we say. Trade are really on heavy lambs at the minute. They don't really want anything light, and by light I mean 38s and under. Mate. Okay. Ducks are out this morning because the duck police aren't about, which is nice. Gonna take my ear tags in case I've missed an ear tag and the ear tag police are there. I think we're ready to go. Right, it's gonna take them around here so that they can be sorted in the pen so they look even. And then we'll put them across the weigh bridge and see what they weigh. And 2. 45. Heavier than I thought. Right, so that is the lambs in. When they go in, they get sorted into groups that look even, so they're like an even weight and an even sort of breed. I'm one of those really annoying ones that sort of hovers over them as they do it, because I just like to not oversee it because they do a good job, but I just like to make sure my lambs sell well. So the most important day in farm is when you sell your stock, and I like to just check that I'm happy with everything. And then they go over the weigh bridge. I missed the first couple of pens, but they're heavy. They're heavy. I think the top pen was 54 kilos, which to be honest is probably about 2 kilos of water on them at the moment. A lot heavier than what I was expecting, much heavier, which is good. So happy days. Everyone usually moans that markets underweigh them. Not that problem today. So yeah, we'll fingers crossed and we'll catch up after. Right, market all done by 10:52. Wasn't a lot in today. We averaged, that's the wrong ticket. Oh my gosh. We averaged £123 a head, so very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. That sort of money for like the end of October, very good. We can't be grumbling too much at that. I've also bought myself a new pair of overalls because I allow the legs. I'm going back to the farm now to sort out some ewes, just run for our coal ewes, even though the price of them's fallen away a bit. Right then. Just back at the farm, and I have caught said ram from my actual dreams this morning. Now it's got to work out what to do with him, because obviously if I put him back in there, he's just going to get out again, isn't he? What a boy. I'm just going to get my Cullus in now. The trade for Cullus has come back a little bit, meaning it's not quite as good. They're not worth quite as much as they were. I've got a load that are fit to go. And then I'm in an hour in whether to send them or not. Thing is, like, we're not that short keep, but I mean, if they're fat, aren't they? So I might as well take the price and then try and go again, is what I'm thinking. Same as we'll do for our lambs, sold them for 125 today. We'll be able to buy some lambs back in at 85 and then just try and make them 125s again. That's the plan. Just wondering whether to do it with the ewes or not. But I'm gonna get them in and go through them anyway. I think I'll just get them in now, just go through them. I'm just thinking maybe cashing some in now. Today's money will be the last money we get through the farm for, like, we might ever go at Christmas, otherwise it'll be like March, April time. So don't stop watching my YouTubes, please. Please don't stop. We're gonna need you to see us through the winter, guys. Got them in, there you go. What a mixture. The red-headed ones, the ones with the red. We injected them the other day. We went through them and done all their feet. They should be cleared up hopefully soon. But yeah, there's a bit of everything in there. Some lambs that shouldn't have been in there. Got a small bunch there, haven't I? Pulled the lambs out again because I just don't know how they're doing it, but they just seem to find their way back to their mums. Like, pretty incredible, really. Most other sheep you wean and they just stay weaned, but not these guys. My tup that I was supposed to take to market today. I'm gonna leave this video here. I can't thank you enough for being it. Don't forget to invite your mates. Till next time.